So back again with another video, and I'm your host Daryl Smiley. And as you can see, I have got my bike rewired and running with no display errors. Running around all day in the city. Got my lights working. I don't have a brake light, but I do have what's required by law for a bicycle is a light. It doesn't have to be a brake light. I just need a light for the laws in Nova Scotia. It doesn't need to come on. It just needs to be a visual light so that people can see you. It's the same thing with a headlight. You just need a light. So those are all wired in now. So yeah, I went from a 1600 watt motor to a 2000 watt motor, getting me up to 50 kilometers per hour. The only thing factory on the bike is the battery, the light, the horn, and factory brakes. Other than that, everything else has been stripped off. The rear wheel's obviously been replaced with a new wheel and all its components, new display and everything else, but has been rewired and working with the new system. So yeah, I'm so happy. People are like, well, why are you wasting your money on a piece of junk? Well, it's my piece of junk. I don't care if you don't like it. And at the end of the day, this was a $3,500 bike. And I'm not gonna just scrap a bike that cost me so much money. The least I could do is get it working and then sell it. That way I can get my $3,000 back if best case scenario, right? So who wants to miss out on that opportunity and just sell it for $100 and lose out on so much money? And I like my bike because it's not I could go to Canadian Tire and buy a $150 bike, but everybody's got that $150 bike. I want to stand out from the crowd, and I want to have something unique. And for me, I want to it's like you buy a new car. Guys are gonna oh, I don't like those rims, and they're gonna go, well, I'm gonna buy myself some new rims, to customize it and make it look nice for them. So they're gonna buy new rims, or oh, I don't like the exhaust, so they're gonna buy a new upgrade the exhaust to make it sound better. That's just a guy thing, I think most guys would agree, yeah, that dull of your cars, you want to have, especially if you got a turbo, you want to hear those sounds. You don't want to hear, you want to hear, and you're zooming down the road, the pops and bangs to, make your car sound good. And if you got some cheap, factory rims, you're going to upgrade it so that you either have nice chrome rims or whatever to make your car look that much nicer. And some people will buy kits for their car, so and mod it so that you'll get a bumper kit or skirts and this, that, and the next thing to make it look nicer. That's what people do. They make it look better, upgrade it, and have fun with it. That's what people do, right? Instead of having a painted part, maybe somebody will buy a carbon fiber part. Instead of having a factory steel hood, for example, they'll get a carbon fiber hood, which will make their car stand out and make it more unique. And make the car look nicer, a little lighter, and, be a little bit more unique to them. And, that's just what people do. So, you can, oh, why are you wasting your money on those silly things? Well, my silly things, and I don't care if you don't like it. I will spend my money where I choose to, and I don't need somebody to tell me, well, it's my money. I don't need you to tell me how to spend my money. Whatever makes me happy is what makes me happy. And what makes you happy will make you happy. You can go shop on Temu and buy your $2 shirts all day long. I can go shop at the Louis Vuitton store and get, like, the nice shirt that I like. Kind of saying same thing. It's the same idea. People will shop where they want to have the fancy stuff, or you can have, like, the Walmart knockoff jeans, or you can have the nicer jeans. Yeah, it's all about money at the end of the day, and that's what people expect. Oh, well, why come you don't spend none of that on me? Well, since when was I expected to? Like, I can plan for that, and I can arrange something, but, like, you just can't. It's like being in a relationship. You just don't poke somebody in the ear and expect them to be okay. And especially when they have a ear problem. That really fucking hurt too, by the way. Like, yeah, but nobody cared about that. It's just like, let's talk about our problems. Well, you did that and you fucking ran out the door and you just didn't even apologize. So, right back at you. Peace. Love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.